Good morning, Heath with CityChick here, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to make your hemp bedding last longer. So let's get started. Alright, so there are a few different ways you can clean out the hemp bedding out of your coop. The benefits of cleaning out your coop on a regular basis, obviously you have cleaner eggs, which is always a plus. You also have healthier chickens. You don't want your chickens being around a lot of bacteria. Poop is bacteria. If there's a lot of poop buildup, you can potentially have ammonia buildup inside your chicken coop, and ammonia is really bad for chickens. All right, so for inside this coop, it actually measures 4 by 8, and we're going to show you what it looks like after a week's worth of chicken poop. And mind you, we've actually had a week's worth of rain here in Georgia. So we'll just take a look inside and we can show you kind of what it looks like in there. We've got Miss Fancy Pants, our blue Cochin. She's kind of hanging out. So yep, that's a week's worth of chicken poop. Now this hemp bedding wise, this took approximately 3/4 of a bale of hemp bedding to cover this floor. As you can see, it's pretty thick. It needs to be spread out a little better. But I did need to use a full bag inside here. So I'm going to show you the really cheap and easy way that you can use to kind of make your hemp bedding last longer. And you can find my secret weapon at almost any store, 99 cents, a little kitty litter scoop. This has got the little trebles in here. I'm going to show you how we use it. And this one, you can literally just scoop out the poop and make your hemp bedding last longer if you don't want to do a complete hemp bedding refresh in here. So let's just show you how we do it real quick. You just go in here, find some chicken poop, and then see, we got lots of hemp bedding in here. Just kind of shuffle it around, and now you can see that hemp bedding has dried out the chicken poop. It's kind of helped suck the moisture out of the chicken poop. And what I'm going to do now, we use New Country Organics feed, and what's really neat is we keep the bags. These are compostable. I can actually just take this, dump it into this compostable bag from New Country Organics, and then I can later dump this into my compost area. You can set aside a can if you want to do that, but if you get in here, it depends on how many chickens you have. Currently in this coop, we've got 6 chickens, and that was enough poop buildup over a week. And so I'm going to go ahead and kind of get this cleaned out. Now it's going to be up to you how often you want to do this. Obviously, you don't want the poop sitting in there for too long. You don't want your chickens being around a lot of bacteria. Now the reason why we chose hemp bedding over pine shavings, I had been using pine shavings for several years with my chickens, and then the problem is, the chicken poop was always just, it would fall down on top of the pine shavings, then the chickens would walk on top of the pine shavings, the poop that was on top of the pine shavings, and they would go in and I'd have dirty eggs. Now with the hemp bedding, it's kind of neat because that hemp bedding sucks out the moisture, and ever since we switched over, it's been really great. Now I've created a video kind of doing a side-by-side comparison of hemp bedding versus pine shavings. You can check that out. I'll put a link to that up here, wherever that is, and I'm going to go ahead and head over to my next video, and I hope to see you there.